In the immediate aftermath of the assassination of President Kennedy in Dealey Plaza, a man was apprehended by police in the Daltex building. He had been behaving suspiciously, and the elevator operator, who didn't recognize him, alerted a sheriff's deputy who took the man in for questioning. The man gave the name of Jim Braden and said he was from California and was in Dallas on business. He said he had been wandering through the area, and when he heard the president had been shot, he went into the Daltex building looking for a telephone to call his mother and tell her the tragic news. He was soon released by the police. It turned out that Jim Braden was actually an alias. He was a career criminal named Eugene Brading who had a lengthy rap sheet going back decades. Brading, on parole in California, claimed to have visited the offices of oil tycoon H.L. Hunt on the afternoon of November 21st to discuss an oil deal with Hunt's son, Lamar Hunt. And strangely enough, Jack Ruby had also visited Hunt's office that day, supposedly to try to secure employment for a young woman he was trying to help. Brading stayed at the Cabana Motel in Dallas on the night of the 21st. It is known that Jack Ruby visited the Cabana Motel that same night to meet with two friends, Lawrence and Edward Myers, who were Ruby's friends from Chicago. Lawrence Myers later told the FBI that a woman named Jean West had accompanied him in Dallas. In the weeks prior to the assassination, Brading had been renting office space in room 1701 of the Père Marquette building in New Orleans, Louisiana. Just down the hall from him, in room 1707, was the office of attorney G. Ray Gill, who was representing New Orleans mafia boss Carlos Marcello in his deportation case, and working for him out of that office was David Ferry, the eccentric JFK assassination suspect made famous by New Orleans District Attorney Jim Garrison in his investigation of the Kennedy assassination. As part of his investigation, Garrison obtained the phone records for G. Ray Gill's office and discovered that a couple of months prior to the assassination, a call was made to the Chicago phone number of Jean West, the woman who had been with Lawrence Meyer in Dallas. Gill said David Ferry had made that call. If all of that isn't strange enough, it gets stranger. Brading was also questioned in relation to the Robert Kennedy assassination. On the night of June 5, 1968, Brading was in close proximity to the Ambassador Hotel. The LAPD had been tipped off by journalist Peter Noyes, who had been investigating Brading. Noyes would go on to write a book titled Legacy of Doubt, which focused on Brading and alleged mafia involvement in the JFK assassination. Brading told the LAPD that on the night of June 5th, he had been staying with his wife at the Century Plaza Hotel in Los Angeles, just a few minutes away from the Ambassador Hotel. Satisfied with his alibi, the LAPD didn't pursue this avenue further.